Mickey Dickey here, and I'm giving you my weekly update on stocks that I'm looking for next week. Again, these are not stocks that I'm suggesting anyone buy, sell, or option or do anything with. These are just stocks I'm looking for trends. And this is for the week of April 10th. This is beginning of earnings week, but it goes really late in the week. So on Monday, the only one I'm really looking at is Tilary. Again, this isn't suggesting there are other companies that are coming out with their numbers. This is the only one I'm looking for. And I'm just kind of looking for some trends in the marijuana sector. On Tuesday, you've got Albertsons and Carmax, again, two really unrelated stocks, but Albertsons should give us an initial update on what's going on in the grocery market, and Carmax is partially going to give us some information on the used car market, but also it's a growth stock to see how that's performing. And again, more importantly, how the market reacts to what's going on there. With the interest rates going up, we're past a year now and interest rates starting to go up, but the major rates haven't started coming up yet. So we probably haven't seen a major issue for most of these companies yet. But as they start to refinance their debt and need more debt to grow, it's going to be interesting to see how these growth stocks work. On Wednesday, there isn't a stock I'm looking for, but what we do have is CPI in the morning, and then the federal funds meeting with Powell, the minutes from that are coming out in the afternoon. It's going to be really interesting, as I've talked to most people about it, as far as the CPI is concerned. We're going to be down in March year over year, 18% in gasoline prices. I'm going to be really interested to see how big of an effect that has on CPI, because in February, the CPI went down 0.4% and gas prices were only down 9 cents year over year. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out. On Thursday, you've got PPI, which having them close together is nice. You've got Progressive and Delta Airlines coming out. And then on Friday is really where everything starts to kick off, and you've got all the banks. You also have United Health, but you got JP Morgan, Wells, BlackRock, Citi. So it's going to be really interesting to see how those guys come out, given what happened with SVB. But that's just a quick down and dirty and what I'm looking for the next week in stocks and the trends that are going to happen from those. Just to recap a little bit on the Wednesday CPI, part of it's what actually happens. The bigger issue is how does the market respond to it? Keep that in mind. It's not necessarily does it go down or up. How does it meet expectations for what's being suggested? And how does the market respond to the CPI and the PPI? Dickey out.